whatever.
But
Drink
it's
it.
not hard.
Drink it fast. All right. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Cheers.
Yum.
Red Robin. Yum.
All right. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Welcome to the Hodge Podcast. I'm your host, Steve Hodge, and with me, as always, is my co-host, cousin, and lover, Kevin Hodge.
Hello, everybody.
We're coming live. Yep, this is up live. I somehow made that happen. From Davenport, Iowa.
I mean, it is live because we're doing it right now.
That is true. But, anyway.
America.
So, yes. Yeah, we decided we recording a little late because I came out for the weekend to get nice and schwasty for St. Patty's Day, as is tradition. So we decided, screw it, let's just do a before we go out podcast and just record a nice one about it. And we decided the topic should be drinking songs because, hey, no, we don't have to actually think about someone to learn about them. We can just talk about songs we listen to when we get drunk.
And we're drinking now, so it just kind of makes sense.
No, we're not. I've never drank in my life.
You're right.
We didn't just do a car bomb before the show. Yeah. So we can jump right into the we go just news first. Yes. This is a very loosey-goosey episode. The first thing I remember, I texted you a few days ago about Randy Houser tweeting out,
Oh, yeah.
like,
Yeah.
this sounds like real country again or something, whatever the tweet said. And granted, it was him, because I liked it because it was him playing an acoustic guitar into a mic, but then it had that terrible lyric, no stone left unturned, no turn left unstoned. I don't know what that means.
Yeah. And I didn't even check that out because that sounded so stupid. I was kind of, no.
Yeah, that was but I mean, if he released, because Randy Houser's old stuff was not bad. He had like Anything Goes. It was a pretty good song. Boots On was dumb, but at least it was a country song.
Yeah, that was a pretty dumb song.
He had, what was that cowboy song he had?
Like a Cowboy.
Like Cowboy. That one was,
Love that song.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Love
but
that
then
song.
he had just shitty one. Like Run Out of Moonlight's not a terrible song.
Like that song.
It's not terrible, but
Maybe-
yeah, I just not a big.
Maybe I don't remember. I don't know.
It was super pop. I'm pretty sure it probably
he's
number
got a
one.
bunch of songs that, like, I don't know what they're actually called. I just know the sound they make when they take a man's life.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's a bunch of songs that he's got that I don't actually know what they're called, but I like some of them and I hate some of them.
Yeah. But, yeah, hopefully his CD's good, because, yeah, he was kind of becoming that, like, 40-year-old dude who was acting like a bro, and it's like, dude, you have, a wife and kids. You need to stop talking like you're in college.
Yeah, Luke Bryan.
Hey, he's only, 43? Did you hear that Euro song that he did with Jimmy Fallon, though? It was like they were like walking down a New York street, and they stop at like a little truck, like food truck, and Jimmy Fallon's like, "Oh, I'll take a hot dog or whatever," and Luke Bryan points at the menu, and he goes, "I'll take one of those." He's like, "I can't see," the guy behind the thing's like, "I can't see which one you're pointing." He goes, "You know, the wrap, the meat," and he's like, "What are you saying?" And Jimmy Fallon's like, "Do you not know how to pronounce it?" And they do a song like, "Is it hero? Is it gyro? Is it gyro?" Like just this really dumb song. And then finally, like the guy who runs the truck comes in, and he goes, "It's gyro," and they're like, "Oh, we know." And it's really funny. Like no matter how much shit we talk about Luke Bryan, I actually really like him. He seems to be a really nice person.
Oh, yeah. So
the
thing that I would
against
say is that Luke Bryan seems to be a tremendous human being.
Yeah.
Who just, and you know what? No faults. You know, I'm not gonna blame him for selling out. The dude's made a fuck ton of money.
He probably rakes in $20
If I
million
had
a year.
that option, I would 100% be doing.
Oh yeah, if I had a bunch of sorority girls coming after me while I just kind of thrust up on stage, then yeah, sure, I would
if
keep
I could
doing
put
it.
in minimal effort and make that much money, you bet your sweet ass I would. And so, like, you know, there's that. I mean, his music now is, again, I feel like I have to put this disclaimer out there, is absolute horseshit.
Yeah.
So,
well,
it is terrible. However,
we'll
I don't
talk
blame
about
him for making it, and he seems like a genuinely good person. The other end of the spectrum of people who make terrible music, but don't seem to be great human beings.
Jason Aldean, Florida
Jason
Georgia
Aldean
line.
and Gooch are both, by certain accounts, just giant douchebags.
I don't know if Sam Hunt, because I avoid his music like the plague, but he looks to be a douche also.
He just definitely is, yeah. I don't know.
He just, like, I feel like he's not a nice person, but I don't know, because I've never...
But
really...
have you seen how hot he is?
Yeah, he is super hot, so that goes into talent.
All right, what else you got?
But, the ACMs announced the new artist winners via Twitter instead of, like, having it during the show next week.
Well, that's stupid.
Yeah, and I need to look it up, but the winners were actually... like, not bad choice. Well, Maren Morris won Best Female, or, like, new, because they had 3 of them.
Best female.
It was Best Male, Best Female, and Best, like, Group or Duo. Brothers Osborne won Duo, which is awesome because they're good. Maren Morris, I think, won Female, and then I know Kane Brown was up for
God.
he was up for it, but he didn't win.
Those aren't too far apart.
New artist, they
just a little bit of bad podcast form segment. We're both staring at Steve's computer, watching him Google things.
Oh, John Party won New Male. So
that's not terrible.
Yeah, but it was nice because he was up against like Kane Brown, like I can't remember. All their names are the same.
Everyone listening, I urge you to look up a picture of Kane Brown and then look up the picture from the South Park episode where they show Jerry Jones and he says, "My eyes aren't too far apart." And then please put those 2 pictures side by side and tell me that's not what he looks like.
And then I'll post the photoshopped picture I made of Kane Brown. I love that picture so much.
Also tremendous.
But yeah, it was like Kane Brown. I think his name's like Chris Lane or something. Just some
I don't even
terrible artist. I just remember Saving Country Music did one of his songs, and he said it was worse than like Meth Lab Chemical Fire. Like that's how bad the fucking song was. So I don't know. But yeah, so I have no faith in that guy. I don't know who the hell he is, but I'm assuming he sucks. So I'm glad John Party won. The only one I was like kind of about was Maren Morris winning because she went up against I think Brandy Clark and Cam, who are both
Morris?
Like Maren Morris is fine, but her songs aren't that good. Other than my church is good.
Yeah,
but
she's got some songs that just like make my brain hurt.
80s Mercedes or whatever it's
called.
Yeah,
that is such a bad song.
Yeah, it's a terrible song.
Like it first of all, and I realize that like it rhymes, but when you hear that part of the chorus, it does not sound like it rhymes. And it just bugs the shit out of me every time I hear it on the radio. I mean, I don't listen to radio that often anyway, but whenever I hear it, all I hear is, I'm a 90s baby and an 80s Mercedes. And it's just like, it does not rhyme.
Yeah, but yeah,
that is my singing voice.
I would have so much rather Cam or Brandy Clark won because Brandy Clark is insanely talented. Yeah. Cam, she's good. It's just like
she has some songs that are they're very good.
Yeah, they're really good. It's just like I think it was like Saving Country Music's review on her CD Untamed or whatever it's called. He's just like it's not bad. I just don't know what it's trying to be. I'm like, that's true because it's not like Burning House is pretty country.
Burning House, is
but then Village is really good. But then she has some songs that are on there, and he said it, and I agree. Like the bass is so heavy in the songs. It's like, is this like a pop song or is it not? Like
she's probably trying to appeal to everyone to be like, look, I have talent. I can make good music.
Like I feel like live she'd be really good.
Yeah, but then she's like, also consider me with all the douchebags that are terrible on the radio and make me have number ones.
Yeah. Andy introduced me to Burning House, and I loved that song when I heard it. I mean, I still don't know what the hell it's about, but it's a beautiful song.
It's about a burning house, bro.
I learned how to play it, and it's a really hard song to play on guitar, but... Yes.
Yeah.
And then, anyway, moving on. The CMA Fest performers were announced.
CMA Fest.
It's like a little couple-day festival concert series that's in Nashville every summer. And the lineups are actually usually pretty good. Like, I mean, granted, they have crappy ones like Thomas Rhett. Like, they have the mainstream ones perform, but they usually, like...
Can Thomas Rhett's hot wife perform instead?
Does she sing?
No. Just stand on stage for an hour and a half in instead of Thomas Rhett having his set.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, he can come on and sing Die Happy Man and then get off. But
And she can stand up there for the remainder of the time. Sounds like a plan.
But so they
CMA
had...
Fest, listen to us.
So they had... They announced it, and yeah, there's always going to be like I'm pretty sure I saw Kane Brown's performing, and my eyes aren't too far. And but I looked through the other people that were announced, and I know you're not huge on it, but Steve Moakler's performing.
Yeah, we can get to that later.
Yeah, we'll get to that eventually. But also Luke Combs is performing, which isn't surprising because I guess Hurricane's already a top 20 song.
It's got like 20 million streams on Spotify,
Yeah.
so it's like...
Carly Pierce performing.
Oh,
awesome.
So good.
Muscadine Bloodline, who's been opening for Luke Combs, have a great song, WD-40 and Front Porch Angel.
Yeah, I can't remember what the songs
or
were.
Porch Swing Angel.
That I listened to by them, but I looked them up at one point because you told me.
They are opening for Luke Combs,
yeah. And they were good. Yeah, I liked them.
So I'm a fan of them. They're playing. Ryan Beaver's playing. Aaron Watson, surprisingly, playing in Nashville. I think Brothers Osborne. Obviously, they won, so they're gonna. Casey Donahue.
Yeah.
Cam.
Yeah.
High Valley.
Yeah.
Kyle Park, which was a big surprise because he's a Texas artist. So that's
how about that?
Lanco, who really only has one really good song. It's the Greatest Love Story. That song's a really good one.
I don't even know that one.
It's just a really good. Like their single before that was really bad, but that song is really good.
They seem like they're just terrible. So
but no, yeah, their song Greatest Love Story. It's a really good one.
Speaking of, I'm sorry, are you?
Well, there's more, but I don't know what you're.
So I was gonna say. Speaking of just festivals and shit, I saw that. I think I sent you a picture of it. There's something in Peoria. The name is super dumb. It's like tailgates and tall boys and beers and trucks and there's something really dumb.
They have it every year.
But
I remember Aaron Lewis played at it last year.
But here's the thing: it's like a bunch of different weekends. And so one of the weekends is Cody Jinks. And so ends you right here, right now. Podcast ends via murder.
Oh, okay. Just ends with a gunshot.
Yeah, but okay, so one of the days is Cody Jinks, and another one of the days, they're not on the same day, which sucks, is Turnpike Troubadours.
Oh, so good.
So, like, I think a lot of the other acts are garbage because the picture,
because I sent you was Cody Jinks, Kane Brown, and what, Maddie and Tay, I think.
I think so.
Something.
And I was like, one of these things is not like the other.
Exactly. I did like that comment though that you sent me. It's like, are you gonna have any actual country artists or pop artists? And he goes, "We'll let Cody Jinks know you said that."
Yeah. Well, yeah, and exactly. So, like, I mean, Peoria's. It's not that. I mean, from here is not that far of a drive. So I would definitely be down to go.
I would love to see Cindy Jonks again.
Well, it depends on who's opening and whatever. Because like he'd be the headliner of that day.
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty sure is just like some random Saturday in September or something.
Yeah, I'd be down for sure. Because I only got to see Cody Jinks the one time, and I know you've seen him twice now. But yeah, I would love to see him again. But going back to the CMA Fest, there's only 3 more that I wrote down that are noteworthy. Mo Pitney playing.
I need Mo Pitney.
Love Mo Pitney. And we like claiming him because he's an Illinois boy.
Rockford.
I know you're not huge on him, but I really like him. Sean McConnell is playing.
No, I don't dislike him. I just don't. I'm not.
Well, I know you just don't listen to him.
Yeah,
really,
like you jam to him a lot.
Yeah, I do.
I'm like, I like it in a shuffle, but like I don't. Yeah. I don't go out and just.
I just love the song. Maybe You Can Love Me. Anyway, I think it's called. But yeah, it's so fucking good. And then last, William Michael Morgan.
Oh, so, yeah. All right.
That I love. Like, I know they've talked about it online and everything. I love it because he's like the first traditional country artist in a while who's getting popular playing traditional music.
Yeah,
despite the fact that I Met a Girl was written by Sam Hunt, which is terrible.
We can ignore that.
But I'll give credit to Sam Hunt for actually having a little bit of songwriting talent. But
nope.
I mean, it was co-written, so who knows? He might have come up with 2 words.
He probably just yelled, "I like banging chicks," and they're just like, "Yeah, I met a girl." Yeah, there we go.
Who knows? I mean, who knows? They might have just put his name on the credits just so it could get popular by people being like, "Hey, Sam Hunt's on this song. I'll listen to it." So who knows? Maybe they have those things going.
I did see, like, it was in parentheses. It was just like, just stood shirtless in the room so that the women could stare at him. That was his credit.
God damn it.
We're gonna go off the rails real hard. this podcast. I'm just telling you that right now.
All right, that's all I have for news. You got anything?
Yeah. So
Do you have anything for news?
No. The festival in Peoria was the only news that I've got.
Oh, okay.
Because I mean, there was a couple. I mean, there's a bunch of album releases that I don't even know the dates, and you probably do. But we'll get to that when we get to albums.
Oh yeah,
so that's not news.
We'll do that after the topic. Yeah, so that's all I have for news. So we can get into the topic of the week.
You're a topic of the week,
which is drinking songs. Everyone's favorite part. Like, you listen to songs like Lee Bryce's Beer, Justin Moore's Beer, or Toby Keith's Beer for My Horses.
Yeah, and your favorite song about beer and insert random country item here. Beer and a dirt road. Beer
I
and a
do
tailgate.
like beer trucks.
And
beer
a
and trucks.
girl with some painted on blue jeans.
Yeah.
But
But
sound extremely uncomfortable.
Pretty
If
much
your jeans
the-
were that tight.
yeah, you're right. Pretty much the things I wanted to talk about with this, obviously we'll share stories of our Hayward adventures and drinking, and like there are different types of drinking songs for me. There's songs that are just about drinking, obviously, where they just talk about beer and whiskey and whatever. How many songs are those? There's songs that are heartbreak drinking songs, where it's like kind of my life sucks, so I'm sitting in a bar. You got just party songs, which aren't really country, which I like to say is the when we're drunk, we just allow it to play because we're drunk and we don't care.
Yeah, it's. I would chalk it up to a quote unquote guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
Because there are times in which I enjoy listening to it.
Like there's the video of me on Facebook that I think Dan Childers put up of
Shout out.
Of me at Kenny's wedding, of just wasted and dancing to Country Girl Shake It For Me at his wedding. And because I hate that song, but when I'm drunk, I'm like, Country Girl Shake It For Me. It's a terrible song.
It's so
It's just
bad,
when I'm drunk, and it's a good song to dance to. But I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like,
When you were talking and you were talking about the different categories, the thing I was realizing, so I was like just scrolling through my Spotify, looking at all the songs that I listen to that relate to drinking, which, spoiler alert, a lot of them. But the thing that I was noticing was, like, so my Texas country playlist, which is what I basically jam out to the most, I noticed that basically every drinking song that's on there is like super depressing, and those are always the better songs because depressing songs are just like we said in the first pod, just inherently sad songs are better. But like, so I was thinking about this pod and I was thinking about songs I want to talk about, and the first thing that popped into my head was, outside of Merle Haggard, because we're going to get to that later.
Merle Haggard's terrible. He's not even country.
The first song I thought of that popped in my mind was "Liquor" by Matt Mason, and it's such a good song, but it's so depressing. Yeah. And so all I thought about was like, all right, we're going to try to have like a happy podcast. We're going to be drinking. We're going to have a good time. And all I thought about was like this song about this dude who's just like drinking his pain away and just comparing like, I can like hold my liquor and I wish I was holding her is the gist. That's not.
I wish I could hold hers like I can hold my liquor.
Exactly. And it's such a great song, but it's so depressing. And so I've been trying.
Well, it's like "Drinking Me Lonely" by Chris Young. It's amazing.
Before
also,
he became a limp noodle. Yeah. Respect to him.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the thing is, I guess we could go into that one first, then we can go to the happy ones later. But like, like the
starting off with the bummer.
Yeah, like the sad, like, I mean, it's not super sad because obviously an upbeat song, but it's about kind of sadness. Is I think I'll stay here.
The first spill of the day.
Party foul. I'll just stay here and drink. Like, that's technically a song about, like, you know,
could be holding you tonight.
Like marital problems.
Oh yeah, no, it is 100% a sad song. Yeah, but I think we'll probably. I'm gonna make the executive decision. I think I'll just stay here and drink as a happy song because of all the stories that can come from it. Yeah, so that will be parlayed.
Yeah, we'll get more to it. But sad drinking songs are so fucking like like Whiskey Lullaby, amazing song.
Yeah. Whiskey Lullaby is so sad.
That's the song that pretty much got me to play guitar. Because I remember that's the very first thing I learned. Because I was at your house, I remember, and I learned how to play the opening riff. Yeah, back in high school. Oh, the F words are coming out already. I've already added a couple beers. But yeah, so it looks
Pay
like
attention, people.
so-
This might be the first time
This might be-
Steve swears more than me. I know the swear counter is the best part of the show, but I don't know. I probably already dropped like 8 of them that I'm not even aware of.
Probably.
Between now and when we start.
Probably. But yeah, like that was the song that, I mean, granted, my favorite song by Brad Paisley. We'll have a Brad Paisley episode for sure one day. But
Yeah, we will. For sure.
I mean, we want to hit like every artist. This isn't like a
Literally
because
everything.
this podcast is going to go for years. We're going to have millions of followers. I mean, we already have thousands of followers, so we're going to get millions eventually.
Hundreds of thousands is what we have now.
Oh, seriously? Oh,
so
God.
we're-
Last time I was checked, we were at 99,000. So that's amazing that we got that extra 1,000. Sweet. But
Thank you for sharing.
thank you, everyone. But yeah, I mean, the song "Letter to Me" is what is my favorite song by Brad Paisley, of course. But "Whiskey Lullaby," hearing that song, that's the one that really got me to play guitar, and I love that song.
Yep.
But yeah, like sad drinking songs are so good.
Because I also think about let's bring up some really harsh memories for Steven. Remember that
Hashtag I got dumped.
that summer where we went to Plano a lot.
Oh,
and
Run Out of Honky
Run Out of
Tonks?
Honky Tonks.
Yep.
We jammed to so many times.
Oh, it's okay. That girl's, I think she's in Arizona or something. I don't
You're
know,
in a
but-
better place anyway.
Yeah, you know, I might be in
So-
love and living with this woman, so it's whatever. But
Dude,
it's a dude, yes.
It's me.
Her name is actually spike the mic there a little.
this is the problem with recording when we're in the same room.
Yeah, exactly. But no, yeah, Run Out of Honky Tonks. I mean, I still love that song. We'll definitely have a Justin Moore episode because there's a lot to say about where
There's
he
a
went
lot
in
to
his
say.
career. But
Roger,
that
come on
song,
here.
that's
Terrible song.
that's another one that, like, if it comes on and I'm drunk, I just don't care because it's not a good song, but it's not like
It's just-
the worst
so, like,
thing ever.
The sound is not terrible,
Yeah.
but the words are so dumb.
Yeah.
It's just like, if I want to do it, I'm just going to point at you. It's like, that's all you got? That's all you got? All the things you can figure out in your songwriting is just, I will point at you?
Grant, does he even write his own songs
No,
anymore?
probably not.
Because, I mean, we'll get into it, but
Which
his first CD he
rolls
wrote
back.
himself
Yeah.
because
Which, to
he
be
couldn't
fair,
get a
he did-
recording.
He did have some dumb songs on the first album.
Oh, I could
love
kick
the
ass is a
song
terrible
Hank
song.
It, but it is
It's really bad.
really bad.
Yeah. But,
Still love it.
Yeah. Anyway, Run Out of Honky Tonks. That song. I mean, we've even played it when we're drinking at, like, because usually we avoid the sad drinking songs. Those are usually just kind of what we listen to when we're, you know, listening to, like, my heartfelt country playlist on Spotify, which has 109 followers, which is so good.
Still call shenanigans.
I don't know how
You have shared it on Facebook before.
Yeah,
That's cheating.
But none of my friends are listening to it. It's all
saying-
random followers.
Just saying, that's cheating.
I mean, I had a random girl from Tennessee who works like HR for some recording company ask me to put a song on it. Did I tell you that?
No, you did tell me that.
Yeah.
And I told you that you should tell her to give you money and then you'll do it. And,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
and,
That's right. I did, yeah.
Absolutely.
I was in Indy when it happened, so me and Lauren were a little drunk at a bar already, but yeah. But
Shout
no,
out, Lauren. Woo.
hi, Lauren. You're probably not listening. You haven't listened to any of them yet.
What?
Jerk. No, I love you.
And I
Anyway.
thought this was a serious relationship.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, apparently not.
But no, yeah, like that's one song we have thrown on because I remember we played it when you lived at the Oasis back at Augie.
Oh, what a place.
Great house. I remember we threw it on during like a drinking. We were pre-gaming at your apartment because we were all 19 and 20.
Because it was a day that ended in Y?
And we played that song because it's sad, but it's not so sad that you'd be depressing listening to it. Like, it's still upbeat enough that you can listen to it.
It is one where if you really weren't paying attention, like it could sound like just a happy song.
Or not just happy, just
but
quick.
Yeah,
kind
just
of.
a drinking song.
Yeah.
Like, dude's just be, he's afraid he's going to run out of bars. He's going to drink them all out of booze.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I love that song so much.
It's so good.
But yeah, that one. Because I remember that CD came out right when it ended with Sarah when she, I don't know, whatever happened. I don't care.
So
But,
Lauren
Yes.
when you listen to this, think about some other chick making out with Steven.
No, don't. No. I only made out like twice.
Now you got to think about it twice.
No. But no, because I remember that song. I remember Dan Childers put it on because I was obsessed with it at the time. And then, like, I remember, because it came out, and I was just like, this is an amazing song. And then the whole thing with Sarah happened, and then I was just like, all right, well, now it applies. And so I remember Dan played it for me in the car once. I was just like,
now I understand this song.
Yeah, but it was. I love that song so much.
Yeah.
But.
So
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on to the. I mean, there's hundreds of more sad drinking songs we could talk about, but let's move on to the better ones. Let's talk about songs that aren't really drinking songs, but we play them when drinking, like in Hayward, which is amazing.
Oh, what a place!
When Gerald puts in $50, when Gerald and my dad put $50 in the jukebox and say, "Play all these songs, even though we're not going to stay for the length."
We got to set the stage here a little bit. So we go up to Hayward, Wisconsin for fishing trips.
Shout out to the Hayward.
All right, yeah, okay. So we go up there for fishing trips several times a year.
I haven't been up there in 2 years, though.
You suck.
I know.
So Jay's dad's got a cabin up there. Your parents just got a cabin up there.
Which I need to see stuff.
I and my family just go up there and smooch. So,
but your dad makes egg casserole, so it's all good.
Egg baked.
It's
egg bake.
Egg bake?
He calls it egg bake.
Our family is the dumbest term
it's eggs,
in the world.
And you bake it.
The drunkles, as I coined, which is an amazing term.
It is tremendous. Okay, but so all right, so back to Hayward. So we go up there fishing, and if you know anything about me and Steve, you can just think of us older and with money, and that's kind of what our
and bald.
Kevin, me bald. Steve's apparently going to keep his hair forever. But he's never going to get any. I mean, you're already super white, so your legs can't get any less sun covered than they already are.
Yeah. But, my dad's legs are wider than mine, though.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm going to get a little more rotund and bald, and that's
my gut's just going to get bigger.
But so shit. Oh, so all right. So every time we get up to Hayward, the first thing we do is we just all crack beers because it's America and we can. Mm-hmm. And then my dad, or usually now it's me or Steve, take the connect to the Bluetooth to the speaker, and we just start playing
because we know what's up.
Yeah, and we start playing drinking songs and just happy songs and just real country, because like our dads and uncles aren't about to have any of that shit that is terrible. Like if no chance. So it's all old stuff. People that, a lot of people who have already died, and we are playing their music, kind of things. Mm-hmm. So a lot of Merle Haggard, a lot of Waylon Jennings, a lot of shit. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
Tom T. Hall, great shit there. He's got a great song called. It's perfect for this. Tom T. Hall's got a song called "I Like Beer," and it really sums up how he feels about beer.
Does he like it?
He's a fan.
Oh, that's good. That's good to know. I'm sure I've heard it, but the ones I always think about are, we always put "I Think I'll Stay Here and Drink." We always play "Family Tradition."
"I Think I'll Just Stay Here and Drink" is one of the best songs. And so if everyone remembers, because I know everyone listens to all of our pods and listens word for word, so they know exactly what we're saying.
Yes.
But the thing I said on the first pod, in between 70 or so F-bombs, was that...
It was 70, exactly, actually. I was really sad because we got right near the end of the pod and you were at 69, and I was so happy. But literally in the last 5 seconds you said it again. I was like, no! I was like, oh, you ruined it! I wanted 69! But yeah, you said it 70 times.
Oh, man. But so what I said was, it was about Sturgill's backing brass, and people saying that brass doesn't deserve to be.
Yeah.
And I said, well, if you think that, you haven't listened to Merle Haggard. Listen to
The Strangers, baby.
Yeah, listen to that. Just stay here.
Just there's
My brain is broken.
Yeah,
I think I'll just stay here and drink.
It's
Take a
8.
listen to
It's
it.
8 in the morning. We're tired, but
We got 6 whole hours of sleep last night.
that was, pretty good. But no, yeah, because that song he'll have like a verse or two, and then it'll just go in. Kevin, you don't need to hide the fact that you're getting up for another beer.
I just didn't want the walking to be recorded.
Yeah. Anyway, like it'll have a verse or two, and then a nice little instrumental break of a saxophone solo and all that, and I love it. Especially
sax.
Granted, I do like the sax mostly because I played it, so I enjoy that in songs, and love me so. Yeah, that. But then we always pull it.
There's a transition between the coffee porter.
Oh
and
yeah,
Coors
the
Light.
first sip of Coors really hurt. It wasn't good.
It's almost like stanky.
But I'm used to it now, so it's whatever. But we'll play Are You Sure Hank Done It This Way?
Oh,
like
fantastic.
there are just so many good old classic country songs that they're not technically really drinking songs, but they're honky-tonk songs where you can be sitting at a bar and just having them play in the background and having Jerry Hodge saying, "Is this Eric Church?"
Yeah, so good story. For a extended period of time, like I'm not talking like a week or a month, like I want to say a year to maybe a year and a half, I would just be playing songs, just like up in Hayward, and I'd be playing a bunch of different artists, and first of all, he'd think they were all by the same person, no matter how different they sounded. And two, we would just put a new song on. He'd be like, "Oh yeah, I kind of like this. Is there a church?" And he would say that about literally everyone, whether it was Eric Church or not. Which, like, let's be real. Like, you can tell the difference between artists. Like, if you listen to them. And so he asked, "Is this Eric Church?" To so many artists that it just became a running joke where, like, if we do actually put Eric Church on, everyone looks and goes, "Hey, is this Eric Church? Is this Eric Church? Is this Eric Church?"
Yeah. So that's why you'll probably hear that 100 times in this podcast. If we'll talk about someone will go, "Is this Eric Church?" But yeah, like, well, and then obviously
Or can't get no chicken after 9.
Can't get no chicken after 9. You know what, screw it. We'll tell that story so everyone can understand that one. We were, let's see, we were probably 18 and 19 years old at the time. Because I don't think you were in college yet, were you?
No.
I don't remember. Because
Kelsey was still at Madison.
Or in Minnesota.
Shut your fucking
Madison.
Yeah, so she was still at Madison, so that means I was either a junior or senior.
I had to been senior because we were drinking already.
Well, I mean,
but
it could have been my freshman or sophomore year of college.
Yeah, but we were underage at the time. But in Wisconsin, they have the wonderful law of if you're underage, you can drink with your parents. So we go up to Wisconsin for Minnesota-Wisconsin hockey game, and we were drinking. Before the game, I still remember, I think I saw the picture of you holding 2 pitchers of beer, smiling like, and
basically the same dumb face I make all the time.
Pretty much, yeah. And so we drank before the game, then we saw the game, and Minnesota, I'm pretty sure, won. Actually, that one. But then we went out after with our parents to the bars, and pretty much you just show your ID, and then they let you in if you're with your parents.
I'm with that one. And then my dad would be like, "Yeah, no, I claim that one."
And we got nice and schwasty. I think we taught the parents how to play beer pong.
Yeah, so there's a bar up in Madison that literally had, like, beer pong set up. Like, you go into the bar and they just had a bunch of beer pong tables. But it was legit beer pong. We were, like, with beer in the cups is what we were playing. And so
gross.
One, we all have AIDS now because we played with bar cups.
Oh, I'm HIV still. I have not. I do not have the AIDS yet.
No, I've got Magic Johnson syndrome where I just inject myself with cash, and the AIDS does not take me. But so what we're doing is, like, so you know what happens when you're drunk? You want food.
Well, no, we didn't.
Way.
We weren't going to get food.
Yeah, we were.
No, we were. Oh, we might have, but I remember because we walked in there and
Oh, we
we just wanted to use the bathroom, and they said you had to be a paying customer to use the bathroom.
No, you're right.
So your dad.
I was mixing up the other time I was on State Street in Madison, and I had 2 queued over
You had
burritos.
2. Oh, God.
Okay, everyone, listen. This is a valid point. If you are hammered drunk and you simultaneously want queso, but you also don't want queso, I feel like the logical solution is you just buy 2 goddamn burritos, one with queso and one without queso.
And then you want to order.
So I did that.
And then you want to order pizza when we get back to the hotel, but as you hand me the menu with the pizza phone number, you fall asleep.
Hey, I had 2 burritos. I was a little tired.
But anyway, that night we wanted to use the bathroom, but there was for some reason a cop standing in front of the
They
bathroom.
had the popo.
Saying you can't
door.
use the bathroom unless you order. So your dad goes up and you're like, he's like,
goes-
fine,
He goes to order food.
I'll order something.
You also got to say so. This is a combination Taco
KFC
Bell.
Taco Bell,
Words are hard. It's a combination Taco Bell and KFC.
KFC, yeah.
And so my dad goes up there, and we're all fucking drunk. And he's
No.
like, and he's like, I think he's like, give me like a
He's like a
number.
3-piece chicken.
Yeah,
or
3-piece,
something.
whatever. And this lady who's at the counter.
She's a very large African American woman.
Okay.
Like very large.
Yeah, and she just doesn't say anything at first and just stares at him with the most perplexed look on her face, like, how dare you ask to get chicken at this KFC at this late hour? And so my dad's standing there like, and then she's just like, you can't get no chicken after that.
And the rest, so we all order Taco Bell instead. And we're sitting there at the table, drunk as balls, laughing our asses off because we're sitting there just repeating, like, someone will take a bite of their quesarito or whatever and then just go, you can't get no chicken after 9.
I really hope someone else finds this story funny because it cracks me up every goddamn time.
Just imagine us sitting there drunk and just eating food, and then just randomly, like, we'll be quiet eating our food, and someone just goes, can't get no chicken after 9.
It was hilarious also because I'm pretty sure what happened is my dad was like, okay, and he just got very confused.
Oh my god! Anytime anyone
Madison
mentions,
is a wonderful place.
I love Madtown, but anytime someone says something about chicken nowadays, I
Can't
just
get no
really
chicken.
quietly say to myself, "Can't get no chicken after 9," and no one ever knows what I'm talking about, and it makes me laugh every single time. I love that story.
It was
so much.
It was so great.
Oh, that has nothing to do with drinking songs, but I don't care.
That's a good one.
It was. That's one of my favorite drunken
Do
stories.
you have any idea where we were before we started that story? Like, what were we talking about?
I have no idea. Probably just drinking in
I feel like it was
Hayward.
about Hayward, yeah.
But no, like the best. I think the best kind of. Well, obviously, your favorite drinking song is "You Never Even Call Me by My Name"
Which isn't even a drinking
by
song.
David Allan Coe. Because
Song
for some
to listen
reason,
to by drinking.
because for some reason that song has magic with you, where every time it's on, you just
It's
start
divine.
making cups in beer pong.
It's divine intervention. It's the only, it's the only logical answer is that the song will come on, I will not miss,
It's weird.
and the Lord has blessed me.
Yep. But like that song, it's just good. Also because it's a nice one you can sing along to when you're wasted, and it's just like
Oh, yeah, it's basically the only song, because I'm not that good at singing,
oh,
despite my velvety, smooth voice on this podcast.
we're both radio hosts.
Yes. So
You're
my,
listening to 99.5 The Butt Fuck.
But what I was going to say is, it's basically the only song I do for karaoke because, one, I will never forget the words because no matter how drunk I am, that's like tattooed on the inside of my brain. And two, yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but basically, two parts.
There's too much alcohol in your system.
When you're hammered and you can't remember words, it's got to be something you remember, and also it's got to be a song that I like a lot. That's what it was. 2 parts. Got it.
I still want to sing Highwayman with you, Jay and Jersh, where we all could do a part from Highwayman.
When we go to see Whiskey Myers, let's do it.
Find a karaoke bar.
I'm gonna say that was about to be the weakest can open I've ever seen in my life.
Yep.
But yeah, we'll go to a karaoke bar, or I don't know. That's too far out in the head. Oh, I got to rant about this for a second. I had a really interesting week of work because I was down in bumfuck, Missouri, where literally had to eat Casey's Pizza for lunch every day because there was literally nothing else. Like that was my only option. And then I got an update that my schedule was changing, and so now I am no longer able to see Eric Church.
That's terrible.
So if you remember all the times we were talking in the last pod and a half about how excited I am to go see Eric Church, yeah, I can't go anymore. But here's the silver lining, and here's like I'm actually not like once I accepted that I can't go see Eric Church, which again it would have been my 5th time seeing him, so it's like not the worst thing in the world. The place I'm getting sent to is Dallas, Texas, so I'll be in Texas for 2 weeks. I looked up a bunch of concerts that are going to be in the Dallas area during that time, and Flatland Cavalry's playing somewhere. So I'm probably going to just go see them.
I love that.
It's like a Thursday when I'm down there, and so I'm probably just going to go see them one day. So like, it's all turning around. But yeah, I had to like at least do a little mini rant about how I can't go to Eric Church anymore, and it's really annoying. However, I still get to go see Whiskey Myers. We're going to go see Whiskey Myers in April.
Yes.
Because I'm going to fly from Dallas to Chicago, get off the plane, go drink a bunch of Joe's, and then, fly back out of O'Hare on Sunday to get back down.
I'm like 10 minutes from O'Hare. I could probably even just pick you up.
You're O'Hare.
Well,
yeah, cool. I was actually going to ask you about this. This is also great for the podcast because this is actually just random things important to my actual life. But I was going to ask you, so Josh said he could pick me up because he lives in like Forest Park area, which is also like you're basically like kind of equidistant. Yeah. But one of you has to pick me up. But so just whoever's going to do it.
Yeah. Whatever. Anyway, we'll figure that out when we get closer.
Great segment of the podcast. Yes. What is Kevin doing for transportation from O'Hare?
Yeah, that clusterfuck.
Okay, where were we?
I don't know. We were talking just about random drinking songs.
One song or artist, which I feel like we probably will have a podcast on about too, is Gotta Say Ray Scott, Drinking Beer. Great song. Mm-hmm. It's like
we definitely should have one.
I feel like we will do a Ray Scott album. We're making an album.
We're making an album of Ray Scott.
We'll do a pod about Ray Scott probably, but it's the drinking podcast, so I gotta say that he's got a song. Like we were making fun of the songs that have like drinking beer in the title, but he's got a song called Drinking Beer, but the guitar riff is so goddamn catchy, and it's so good.
I'm not against songs that are about literally drinking beer.
You just have to admit when they're stupid.
Yeah, they're dumb, but like I said, it's when you're drunk and listening to these songs, your inhibitions lower and your standards lower, so you allow yourself to listen to worse songs.
Standards lower.
Exactly. Speaking of standards, I love the song "Standards" by Randy Rogers. And
I was just saying,
that song's amazing.
Well, I was also thinking that when we were talking about other, just earlier about sadder songs, the "Reasons to Quit" is a pretty good song.
Which one's that?
It's off of the same album, the Randy Rogers Wade Bowen album.
Oh yeah. I haven't listened to that CD in a while.
Yeah.
I listen to standards mostly, but
it's a bummer because it's just talking about like basically the gist of the chorus is the reasons to quit don't seem to outweigh the reasons why. So basically he's saying like he's still too depressed. So he's still going to keep drinking and smoking and all that shit.
That's one CD I don't listen to too often just because the majority of the songs are happy songs. And as we've said 1,000 times, is the sad songs are so much better.
We will continue to say it because it's a fact of life.
Like Say Anything or Battle One by Wade Bowen. So sad, but they're so good. But anyway.
Probably do a Wade Bowen podcast.
I love Wade Bowen. So, yes.
Wade Bowen... is the words are hard.
Song Saturday Night and everything. The songs are made.
Oh,
anyway,
okay. All right.
But yeah, like just, I mean, yeah, because like I was saying, there are some songs that are just stupid, but you know, you're drunk and you care to listen to them anyway. These are just the albums coming out. Which we'll get to later. But
Steve's got notes. He's holding out.
Yeah, I just made comments of each one in case I forgot about shit. Like, I mean, we'll get to it, but look what I wrote for that guy. But you guys will hear it when we get there. But
I don't have notes because I'm such a professional.
You just have it all memorized.
I just roll with it.
I use note cards when I give speeches.
I specifically banked on us drinking during this in order to just have spontaneous moments of randomness,
which we've had. I mean, we're 45 minutes in. And
oh Jesus,
it's a good chunk of pot already.
Really interested to see the swear counter on this one because I don't think I've said it that many times.
Do I need to make that a weekly thing now?
I mean, on the full ones until I learn how to not swear so much.
Because I mean, a lot of people did enjoy the swear counter for the first one. My coworker, who
I enjoyed.
I don't know if he's listened to it. If you have, hi Jeff. But if not,
shout out.
I sent him the Instagram page and he goes, "Your cousin swears a lot." I was like,
yeah, no. So when Steve posted the thing that like the main feedback we got was just that I swear too much. That's legitimately what happened. Like we got told by several different people that wow, he swears a lot. I'm like, God damn it, and there it is.
Yeah. The thing I was saying to Jay and Abby yesterday that I wasn't telling you.
Shout out.
I haven't really done it too much today, but I was telling him that I was just gonna play a drinking game with myself of every time you said fuck, I was just gonna take a drink.
How many has it been?
I don't know. Because I mean, it's just every once in a while I'll do it. I don't really catch every single one. Because I mean, I've probably sworn more than you maybe this time. Well, we think that a lot, but never really happens.
Fuckity, fuck.
Damn it. But anyway, but yeah, like. The one thing, obviously, I did want to talk about, we had talked about it before, was the songs that are more pop songs like Country Road Shake It For Me, which, when I'm drunk, I remember because I happened at Country Thunder too, people would throw on just kind of crappy music, and I'd be sitting there still, drunk and happy, so I'm just like, woo, loving whatever terrible song is playing, and you get angry like, you know what, let's set the scene. We're at a bar. We're at Mac's Tavern, and we're just hanging out. People buying shots. People are like, "Hey, Kevin, want a tequila shot?"
No, I do not want a tequila shot.
And you say no because you don't want to go barf in a toilet, and we're loud and rowdy. And then all of a sudden, the DJ or whoever's there, you just hear that beat start. What's gonna happen? And it's the beats just playing, and all the girls are like, "Woo, this is my song! It's so hot!" And Kevin's just sitting there. How are you feeling, Kevin?
God fucking damn it! This goddamn pussy ass douchebag needs to shut the fuck up. Put your goddamn shirt on and stop skull fucking me with your ass crack shitty music. Fuck!
Didn't someone say one time that you were in the bathroom or something and it came on, and just from the bathroom he just hears
Yeah, no, this is a fact. We can corroborate it with people who are coming over later. We were at Vans, we were doing trivia. Sam Hunt came on the radio, and I was in the pisser, and I just started swearing as loud as I could because I was so pissed off.
Whereas if we were at the bar, set the scene, bar, boom, music, boom, and I'd be sitting there just like, whatever. Well, because when I was
also, I feel like I have to point out, I did not rehearse that. That just came from in me.
Well, like, I remember, I will never forget this moment. I was in Chicago this past like summer, fallish time watching. I went to a Cubs game with Ian and a couple other guys.
Chubs.
And went to the Chubs game, and we decided to go out after. So we went to some karaoke bar, sang Tenacious D. It was great, and then we decided to go to some bar to meet up with one of my friend's coworkers or something. And it's just like this dance club. Everyone's dancing. And side story really quick. I forgot to wear a belt that day, and then the button broke off my pants, and my pants were falling down the whole night, and it sucked. I hated it. I was very angry. But anyway, we're at this club, and legitimately, it's like a Justin Timberlake dance song, and everyone's like, wee! And then it fucking fades into a Sam Hunt song, just perfectly.
Seamlessly.
Yeah,
for sure.
Because there's no change of genre when it goes to Sam Hunt. No. And then it, right after that, it just transitioned into, I think, a Nicki Minaj song. And I was like... And all of
a sudden you're just like, wow, Sam Hunt just got better.
The only reason I knew it too, that it was Sam Hunt, is because it's one of those bars where it has all the TVs up on the walls and they play the music video as the song plays.
So also random bit about Chicago. That shit pisses me off. I don't know why.
When they have the music videos?
I don't know why. But it really annoys me when you're at a bar in Chicago and they've got the DJ's playing the song and then you just got the music video on the TV screen, and I'm just like, I don't know why, I don't know what it is, but it just really annoys me.
Yeah, but that's the only reason I knew it was Sam Hunt, because he came up on the TV with his shaved head and the stupid little lines in his hair or whatever, and I was just like, and I turned to someone, I go, this is Sam Hunt. They're like, oh, who's Sam Hunt? I go, he's a country artist, and this person,
you said that?
Well, I said it in quotes. I said he's a country artist, good. And the person next to me goes, who doesn't listen to country music? They're here for the pop music. They go, this isn't a country song. I go, exactly. Why is this? I don't care. I've said it 100 times. I don't care if you're a Sam Hunt fan, but I do care if you are a Sam Hunt fan who says he's a country artist.
That's right. If you like to just have dicks in the ear holes,
that's
fine.
I mean, it's not good. I don't think it's good, but people think it's good, which is fine, because people think Black and Yellow is a good song, and I think it's a terrible song. Lauren, hi.
Okay, I don't hate that song.
It's exactly. You like it. I don't like it. But
it's all right. We can't go on a tangent about all the rap songs I like to listen to when I'm drunk.
I'm just saying,
but that is definitely under that category.
Yeah, I'm just saying. If Wiz Khalifa came out and was like, I'm releasing a country album,
all I'm saying
we'd be
all
like,
you got to do is remember 2 words, and those words are black and yellow, and you can know 95% of the words of that song.
3 words, black and yellow.
No, you can just say black, yellow, and just let the part go.
Oh, okay.
Well, exactly. What you're saying. If Wiz Khalifa was just like, I'm going to make a new album that's going to be country, and then he literally did nothing different, and then just released the same shit that he makes, and then everyone's like, it's a country album. Like, no.
Yeah, I once said, I don't remember who, it might have been a status, a tweet or something, but I said, Sam Hunt is to country music what Metallica is to polka.
What? I was about to make an analogy with dictators and murder, but I figured maybe not go there yet.
Yeah. But I was like, I don't care if you're a Sam Hunt fan, but stop calling him country. He's not a country artist.
So here's a perfect little analogy, explanation, whatnot. So Taylor Swift, although I still am not a huge fan of her first album when she was literally 16.
I liked it.
It was actually a country album.
Yeah. Tim McGraw, that's a good song.
She then transitioned into being a pop artist, and the last album before she straight up told them,
I think it was called Red.
Whatever. So that was trying to be they were trying so hard to make that be a country album, the people, the awards people who we've already talked about are a bunch of fucking idiots.
Yeah.
They tried they nominated for all these awards and tried to make it this is a country album, and then after that album she came out and was just when she was recording whatever the hell her latest one after that
1984 or something like that. I don't remember.
I don't know. I literally have no idea.
That's a George Orwell book.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it's not 1984. But,
1980 something. I remember what it's called.
Yeah, but she literally came out for that album said this is not a country album.
It's a pop album.
And so they didn't try to pretend like it was. But if you listen to that album and Red, like side by side, you mix all the songs up, you could not tell which one is supposed to be on the country album. It required her to come out and say this isn't country. And that's what I'm talking about with this bullshit.
Which I applaud.
If someone says that they're country, it doesn't mean that they're country.
But the thing is Taylor Swift, even when she was quote-unquote country, she had a huge following outside of the country genre. So she just decided, I'm pop, which is going to be mainstream. Everyone will listen to it.
She probably wanted to get paid.
She probably makes $100 million a year.
She's got to support all those alimony payments for all them exes.
Exactly. But the thing is, what my theory is that Sam Hunt won't do it because his music is so bad that if he were to say, no, I'm a pop artist, everyone says, well, it's bad country, but it's also bad pop.
Yeah.
Well, so like, if you went pop, everyone would be like, no, you still suck. Like,
they got this pop song called "Body Like a Back Road," and everyone's gonna be like, "That's the most retarded sounding name I've ever heard in my life for a song."
I rember listening to that song. I made it 25 seconds in before I had to turn it off. It was so bad. It was
fucking talk rap, non-singing.
Speaking of talk rap, I don't like the song "Kiss Goodbye."
We're gonna talk about this right now.
I love the singing part. The lyrics, awesome, but him just talking, I can't stand it.
Here's the thing.
It's Sam Huntish.
No.
Yeah.
You can't make that comparison.
Oh, my God.
Because, one, Cody Johnson is amazing.
No, he is amazing. I'm not doubting that.
Two, all right, so here's the thing. You lop off the front thing when he starts talking at the beginning. Just consider that an intro. So, do you like the song Devil Devil by Eric Church?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you are okay with lopping off chunks of time on a song and then liking the rest of it.
Well, that's what I said.
So you lop off the front half, and it's a great fucking
I'm just saying that's why I don't listen to it, because it's a minute of him just talking.
It's not even a minute. It's like 30 seconds at the most.
But yeah, he does that, and then like I said, I love the song. The actual part of him singing the chorus, the Kiss Goodbye part, I love it.
Yeah.
It's just the talking part I don't like.
And you think about it when I was saying last time about how it's not about just a breakup song, it's about like going to
I'm not doubting the lyrics. Like, I'm not even like, if you were to sing the talking part, it'd be 100 times better. But I'm just saying, I just don't like the talking thing. It's not about the song itself. It's just I don't like the talking.
But you can't say that it's a bad song.
Did I say it was a bad song? I'm actually asking.
Well, you said.
I said I don't listen to it.
Yeah, well, you said you don't like it too.
Oh, well, yeah.
And I was about to throw down.
Well, that's the thing, because I just don't like the talking thing. Like, it's the singing part. The singing part is great. Like, I will never turn that down, because I remember when the CD came out, I listened to it all the way through, probably 5 times in a row, like on repeat. And I just remember listening to that song, and I was just like, it's like I just couldn't stand the whole, like, that part of it. But like the actual singing part of the song. Can you give me another one? The actual singing part of it, I was just like, this is an amazing song. It was just that talking part I couldn't get past. Like with me, with the Heart of Darkness or whatever, that Eric Church thing.
Yeah,
I listen to, if Dark Side comes on, I add it to the queue so I can listen to all the way through. But I'm never going to put Devil Devil on, because it would have the intro to Devil Devil, and I don't want to listen to the intro before it. But if I'm going to listen to all three, I'll listen to all three together.
Yeah, no, and I understand that. I just feel like, because in my opinion, there are plenty of songs that have like intros or extended opens or like anything like that like I would rather not listen to. But the rest of it is great, so I just say, screw it, I'm going to just fast forward to the part I want to listen to.
Yeah.
Shit. Got beer in a pop filter.
But yeah, no, like, yeah, I'm not saying it's, like, the song itself is good, I just don't like the talking part, so I don't listen to it.
Yeah, no, and that's fair. And honestly, it's one of those songs that I didn't listen to that much because of the same thing. Like, it had that opening, and I'd just be like, I'm going to skip it. But then when he did that live, I was like, holy
yeah, I could see it live being a lot different. But yeah, I was just whatever about it. And then, yeah. All right, we're at an hour.
Yeah.
So,
and we're getting
do we have anything
close to
when people are going to show up?
Yeah, we're just gonna.
Do we have anything else to talk about with drinking songs in general?
I mean, we have plenty of things that we can talk about. We can tell stories for all the live long.
Pretty much what we'd like saying about drinking songs is we enjoy them a lot more, obviously, when we're drinking. Like, they are legitimately drinking songs. We like drinking to them.
Yeah.
But when I'm at work and just working, or if I'm driving or whatever, I always have my heartfelt playlist song, which has 109 followers on Spotify.
You can fuck off.
And that's what I listen to, because I think, obviously, as a songwriter, not a professional one, just as an amateur one, I enjoy writing songs that actually mean something.
Yeah.
And those are the ones I go to.
Yeah.
And drinking songs, I think, like I said, as Alan Jackson who said, heartfelt songs are hard to write, or they're easy to write because they come from the heart. So you just kind of write them down. It's party songs that are actually hard to write because you have to make them clever. You have to sit there actually writing out a good song.
Basically, like where you're going with that, I agree. And I was basically like, this podcast with all the what we're talking about is basically saying we have tremendous taste in music, but we also understand that when you drink, like you said earlier, your standard's lower, and so there are some stupid, shitty songs, and maybe not even that shitty, but just stupid songs that exist that, everyone's gonna have songs that are, whatever, that you're gonna want to listen to when you're drinking. We all had a college time when we may or may not have listened to dubstep a lot.
Cabad. You're all about that frickin' Skrillex. But pretty much we like saying that, when we're drinking, we enjoy the party songs, but the real country is the heartfelt stuff.
Yeah.
That
sad songs, or
they don't even have to be sad. It's just they have to.
Songs are better.
Well, yeah.
I was just say, or just like you say, you are saying heartfelt a lot to try to plug your Spotify, and I'm gonna fucking end you.
Well, that's why. That's why I called it, because it's the songs that CD that playlist is. It's not just sad. It's love and sad, because those are kind of the same.
I love being sad.
Exactly. Yeah, everyone loves being sad. It's the greatest feeling in the world. But it's the CD's about, or that playlist is about, and pretty much that genre. It's because the best songs are the ones that are love songs. Like my favorite is always, there are two: Brad Paisley's songs about his wife and Josh Turner's songs about his wife. Those songs are always amazing. They're just really good, heartfelt songs that you can tell that they were in love when they wrote them or recorded them, if they were written by someone else, in Josh Turner's case mostly. But those songs are so good, and then there are obviously the sad songs, which are just amazing. But those are the ones that were the easiest for me to write, because they just came out of I'm in a shitty place at this time. Which honestly, Lauren, it's all your fault. You're making it hard to write sad songs now. But
boo, you're being gay.
Yeah, that was corny. But they're the really good ones, but the drinking songs, those are the ones that, like I said, they're the ones that are hard to write because they have to be clever. Like the song, I don't want to plug my own shit, but the song Six Pack that I wrote, that one took a while because it's just literally about drinking. And just it's 5 o'clock somewhere type songs. Those songs are just, they're so happy, but I only listen to them when I'm drinking, because it's just they're the happy, upbeat, they make you want to get up, move, dance, line dance, square dance, whatever songs. And
loop-de-loop dance.
A loop-de-loop dance, do a hula hoop. Those are those songs that they're really and it's normally when sober or at work, I'd just hit next and be I don't want to listen to that crap. But when we're drunk, it's just hell yeah, freaking throw on Thomas Rhett's Beer with Jesus. That's whatever. Which actually, I do enjoy that song. I actually really do enjoy that song.
Yeah, no, that does fall under the category of holy crap, these words are stupid, but it is. It's enjoyable.
It's sang with a lot of heart, which I love.
Sang with a lot of shart.
But pretty much it's just. I don't want to. I do kind of. I was gonna say I don't do it, but I do want to plug the I have the Summer Country playlist, which is just the upbeat songs.
Yeah, see, you wonder why you get 100 followers on Spotify. This is why.
Not my fault. People like my taste.
Nah, you have terrible.
But anyway, yeah. So
even though this podcast is
gotta
all about
love
our mutual tastes.
Gotta love. Gotta love that. Well, you're just jealous because your Texas country has like 2 followers.
It's like 5 now.
Oh damn. Anyway,
it's a great podcast.
All right,
it's a big deal. All right, hit me with the
albums.
Hit me with the album.
Albums
releases.
coming out.
Hit me with the album releases.
They came out yesterday. So I listened to some of them at work while I was there. I started listening to this. All right, first one is Michael Tyler, his album 317. It's just not good. It's douche hair guy.
This is douche hair, yeah.
What we were laughing about earlier is in my notes. I wrote past douche hair because
He looks like Bieber.
Yeah, he looks like Justice Beaver and
Crime Fighting Bieber.
like the crime fighting Beaver, and it's just. I mean, if you like crappy Luke Bryan, Sam Hunt, Kane Brown crap, you'll probably like
taste
it.
And you're listening to our podcast. First of all, why?
Yeah.
And second of all,
pretty much
fucking field day with
yeah,
this guy.
it was just like I wasn't like bleeding out of the ears when I was listening to him, but it just wasn't good. It was just it wasn't good. But then next one is the controversial one.
Oh yeah,
Steve Moakler's Steel Town came out yesterday.
Yeah,
I liked it. Kevin's just whatever about it.
Yeah, so I'd put it in the similar category of not as far as Chris Young's latest stuff, but as Chris Young started to become bland and just kind of down the middle, might have to roll tide.
That's whatever. I can say them while we go get people.
Start doing your thing, but basically the deal is he's bland.
Yeah, and then outside, Kevin's leaving to go let people in, but he sings the song "Suitcase," which I like. Kevin's all right on it. I think it's a good album. I listened to it all the way through more than one time. He was whatever about it. But fun fact before you go down, he opened for Dan and Shay. So
Who did?
Steve Moakler.
Oh yeah,
He wrote.
He's got terrible taste.
One thing, he co-wrote "Riser" by Dierks Bentley. I'm a riser, that song. And he also included it on his 2014 CD. But other than that, he's got next CD that's coming out is Alex and Beck Crook. It came out today, March 18th. So I don't know if it's on Spotify. I haven't been on yet. They're an Australian brother and sister duo. All right. Yeah. And then the song "Suitcase" on YouTube is good. And then after that, we got Rich O'Toole, who's good at "Too Good to Call," which is
great song.
Kevin like.
Girlfriends are cunts.
Yep, Kevin doesn't like his ex-girlfriend, so he enjoys that song. It kind of has a Springsteen-y sound to it, and also, side note, hope he's feeling better. He got into a really bad car accident recently, so Rich O'Toole is got a thumbs up for me. All right, so I'm gonna cut it short. We can go to others. We'll do what we're listening to next week when we record next podcast. But on that, I got a shirt up for the podcast on tpublic.com/Clifftron. That's my TeePublic store. Cliff as in, falling off a cliff, and Tron as in that terrible 80s movie. It's a shirt that says "Goodbye, Good Night, and Good Charlotte," which is my stupid sign-off that I decided I said it just out of the blue one time, and it just kind of stuck, so that's what I say every time. Outside of that, we got plugs. We got Facebook.com/The Hodgecast. You can find us at The Hodge Podcast on Facebook. Twitter is at The Hodgecast. Instagram, The Hodgecast. I made a Gmail. If you ever want to send us an email, let us know something to say or do or whatever on the podcast. The Gmail is thehodgecast@gmail.com. You can find us at soundcloud.com/The Hodgecast or on iTunes at The Hodge Podcast. My Facebook is Steve Hodge Music. Facebook.com/Steve Hodge Music. My Twitter is at Steve Hodge Music. Kevin's Twitter is at Trudgeford. And until next time, we are going to be doing... He's back. We're going to do Sam Hunt next week. Right, Kevin?
Yeah, stay tuned.
Yep. So until next week, goodbye, good night, and good Charlotte.